The Hanukah Light series is sponsored by Max and Anita Benatar, Le'ilu Nishmat, Dina Leah Batsara Rasha. There's an interesting distinction between the blessing we recite on the Torah and the invitation/zimun prior to Birkat Hamazon. In the Torah blessing, the name of God that is recited is Yud He Vav He. But in Zimun, we recite Nevarech Elohenu, which is God's name of Elohim. The sages ask why this is so. The answer is because food and sustenance are given to us in exact measures. We receive exactly what we need, and therefore we employ the name of Elohim, which is one of strict judgment. However, when it comes to the giving of the Torah, Hashem gave it to us out of His pure chesed, and hence we recite the name Adonai, which is the name which connotes mercy and kindness. With this idea, some wonder why the text of Al Hanisim reads, Ve'ata berachamecha harabim, amadta lahem be'etzaratam, rafta et rivam, danta et dinam. With your extreme mercy, you stood up for the Jews and fought their fights. How could God's mercy be the springboard to punish the Greeks for how they treated the Jews? If anything, it's a total lack of mercy. When God strikes, it's due to His midat hadin, strict judgment. The answer comes from one of the mitzvot found in Parashat Mishpatim. There, the Torah discusses the ramifications and punishment due to a person who causes a poor person or an orphan to suffer. The Torah tells us that God will strike him down with a sword and widow his wife and orphan his kids. Then the portion ends, Ki chanun ani, for I am gracious. How exactly is God gracious for taking vengeance on this horrible person? The answer is, we have to look at it from the vantage point of those who suffered. Because God is a gracious king is the reason why He comes down so hard. If God wasn't so merciful towards His children, He wouldn't have come down so hard. He would have found a reason why the victim may have warranted the punishment. Same as well by the Greeks. Because of God's mercy towards His people, the Jewish people, because of the compassion people have towards those who have suffered due to the Greeks' insistence in imposing a secular agenda and living a life void of Torah, is exactly the just reason why He smashes His enemies. And that's exactly what He did. Tune in for part 7 tomorrow.